Happy Love Month, everyone! As we celebrate this special season with our loved ones, today let us also acknowledge the unconditional love freely given to us by our Father in heaven through His only begotten Son. As our hearts overflow with His love, we bring you joyful updates on the victorious events that have strengthened our faith and deepened our salvation in the Pentecostal Missionary Church of Christ in the Fourth Watch. Stay tuned as we share inspiring stories of unity, fellowship, and worship in different parts of the globe. Welcome to the Fourth Watch News. For our first news, the PMCC Fourth Watch local church in Pasay City celebrated overflowing blessing as Apostle Jonathan S. Ferriol graced their apostolic visitation. Here's the full report.
Overflowing blessings abounded as the PMCC Fourth Watch of Pasay, under the leadership of Pastors Frederick and Evan Montemayor, gathered for the apostolic visitation on February 9, 2025. The Word of God profoundly touched hearts and imparting immense blessings upon the congregation. The divine presence of esteemed Chief Executive Minister, Apostle Jonathan S. Ferriol, served as a testament to God's enduring love and grace. His powerful message strengthened the entire congregation, emphasizing the crucial role of the church in spreading blessings and prosperity. As Apostle Jonathan aptly pointed out, he encouraged the congregation to remain steadfast in their faith, saying, "We can be a greater source of blessing and prosperity in our country if we will stay and remain in the Church of Jesus Christ as we are called to be." The congregation's joy was boundless as they united, witnessing the Lord's work through His sent one.
Currently, the apostolic visitation unfolds in the PMCC Fourth Watch, Northern Mindanao District. Excitement fills the hearts of brethren eager to receive greater blessings. This much-anticipated event features a powerful message from our beloved Apostle Jonathan S. Ferriol. For those unable to attend in person, this momentous occasion is also available via live stream on PMCC Fourth Watch Facebook page. Another highlight, the nation is currently facing critical battles for good governance in the upcoming Philippine national and local elections. In response, Apostle Jonathan, alongside our church leaders, are rallying a call to prayer for the nation across all Fourth Watch churches. In his message titled, "Have You Ever Fought for Your Country?" based on Ephesians 6 verse 12, Apostle Jonathan reminded the faithful, "Elect those who best represent our godly values. Wala tayong kulay. Ang kulay lamang natin ay ang kulay ng Diyos, kalinisan, katarungan, katuwiran." Additionally, Apostle Jonathan, together with our spiritual leaders, led the congregation in a heartfelt prayer for a fair, honest, and peaceful electoral process. As always, the Church remains steadfast in interceding for governing authorities, lifting up nations to the hands of the King of Kings.
Right now, in this place, we call on the name above every name. The name that brings healing. The name that brings freedom. The name that breaks every chain. To God be the glory.
Lahat ng ginagawa ng tao, ang dahilan, ang dulo sapagkat gusto niyang maging masaya. Laging sundin ang Panginoon at ikaw ay magiging maligaya.
Tayo nagagalak sa Panginoon sapagkat minsan pa tayo po ay pinagkatipon sa umagang ito upang tayo po ay dumulog sa Panginoon at humingi ng Kanyang awa upang ating ilapit ang ating bansa.
If you will begin praying for the Philippines, it is fighting for our country. Ipagtanggol ang Pilipinas. Napakahalaga ng gawain na ito sapagkat ating binibigyang diin ang pangangailangan ng pamamagitan at pananalangin sa ating bansa.
Your people are united in one heart and in one mind with the request that you will truly guide, lead our world and national leaders that they may be able to act, to govern according to your perfect will.
Ikaw ang naglalagay, ikaw ang nag-aalis ng mga tagapanguna maging sa isang bansa. And we are praying, Lord, for the unity and peace in the world, and especially in our country. You are the source of peace.
Kami ngayon ay nagkakaisa sa pananampalataya at buong pagpapakumbabang humihiling ng iyong banal na gabay at proteksyon sa aming minamahal na bansang Pilipinas.
Idinadalangin namin ngayon ang spiritual healing ng aming bansa. Sapagkat ang aming bansa, Panginoon, ay merong matinding sakit. At ang sakit na ito ay hindi sa pisikal, kundi sa espiritu. Tulungan mo, Panginoon, ng espiritu mo ang siyang maghari.
And to fight for our country's sake is integral in our calling as Christians and Fourth Watchers. Hindi natin pwedeng tawagin na tayo ay alagad ni Jesus at wala tayong pag-ibig sa ating bayan. Diyos ang nagtakda na tayo ay maging Pilipino.
More church news is coming up after these announcements.
At Fourth Watch Media, we are on a mission to spread the gospel, transform lives, and impact the world with a message that transcends borders. Through powerful media content, whether through print, live broadcast, or digital platforms, we bring you closer to the truth. Wherever you are, we are reaching souls, one message at a time. Fueled by faith, driven by purpose, Fourth Watch Media is more than just a broadcast. It's a movement, reaching every corner of the earth and bringing the end-time apostolic message. With every broadcast, every program, and every story told, we are committed to empowering believers and inspiring change across generations. Join us as we bring the gospel to the world in every language, on every platform. Together, we can make a difference. Fourth Watch Media. Proclaim, inspire, transform. Stay connected and be part of the movement.
How to search Apostles Take podcast on Spotify. Download Spotify on Play Store or Apple Store. Create an account. Search for Apostles Take podcast. Add to your library. Watch and listen to Apostles Take podcast on Spotify.
Don't miss out and get ready for an exciting faith-filled experience from February 21st to 24th, 2025. Grow stronger in faith, make amazing friendships, and ignite the apostolic fire within. Join the Europe Youth Camp. And now, brethren in Southern California and in the Southwest districts convene together in the local church of South Bay for their Missionary Day fellowships.
On February 9, 2025, the PMCC 4th Watch United States District launched its series of Missionary Day Fellowships with a joint gathering of the Southern California and Southwest churches held at the iconic locale of South Bay. Brethren from far and wide converged for the momentous occasion. The service featured special performances by the Los Angeles locale, Southwest Subdistrict, and South Bay's Tower of Praise Chorale, leaving congregants in awe. This service also kicked off the latest campaign tour of the Apostolic Missionary Program, as Sister Micaela Agag hosted a couch talk with the current AMP interns. They touched on the experiences of AMP interns and the impact the leaders have had on their lives and ministries. U.S. District Coordinator Presbyter Emeritus Feriol delivered a timely message on the right hand of fellowship, perfectly capturing the spirit of unity and cooperation.
We continually experience God's love, especially in the midst of challenges and hardships in establishing His work. Despite these struggles, we witness His victories time and time again. Most importantly, in every gathering, the brethren feel His love through the messages we hear. Fourth Watch families banded together as PMCC Fourth Watch Sydney, Australia locale held their Family Day last February 8, 2025. On this day, they were spiritually strengthened by the Word of God delivered through Presbyter Olivia Liamson. Truly, this momentous event has empowered their camaraderie and deepened the relationships of the Australian brethren in Sydney locale. Davao District successfully held their Church Growth Summit last February 8, 2025. Through the leadership of Pastor Eddie Serrano, ministers from different local churches across Davao District convened to share the reports, ideas, and strategies to prepare for the year 2025. At this summit, they also equipped themselves with knowledge to face a new year filled with new programs and events for their goal in numerical expansion and spiritual growth under the guidance of Apostle Jonathan S. Feriol. On February 9, 2025, the PMCC Fourth Watch Madrid annual Thanksgiving service was a joyous celebration filled with worship, praise and heartfelt gratitude to the Lord. Brethren from various locales gathered in unity, lifting their voices in thanksgiving for God's unwavering faithfulness and countless blessings throughout the year. The Spirit-filled service featured uplifting songs, joyful fellowship, and the powerful Word of God ministered by beloved Pastor Tess and Pastor Tom Salanap. Their message reminded everyone of the blessedness of being part of God's apostolic church, inspiring gratitude and devotion in the hearts of all attendees. On February 9, 2025, the youth of PMCC Fort Watch Western Rizal District came together for their first ever youth fellowship, held at the PMCC Fort Watch Montalban Local. The event kicked off with a lively yell and banner display, followed by inspiring message from Area Coordinator Pastor Henry Arandid. He urged the youth to stand firm in the faith, share God's goodness, and embrace the calling as Fort Watchers with pride. The fellowship also celebrated the diverse talents that God has entrusted to them for His glory. As this event concludes, they are blessed with the opportunity to come together and witness God's grace in their lives, giving them the strength and time to serve Him until Christ's return. The annual Gawad Parangal of PMCC Fort Watch Dasmariñas successfully took place on February 2, 2025. The event drew brethren who gathered to celebrate their unwavering faith and dedication despite challenges. Pastor Rex Capati, PMCC Fort Watch Dasmariñas head pastor, delivered a special message, urging everyone to hold fast to their faith, lest they forfeit their crown. The gathering concluded on a hopeful note with attendees filled with determination. Award recipient felt honored, knowing their dedication and service had been recognized. The brethren of PMCC Fort Watch Edmonton were uplifted as Pastor Jun Valeroso delivered a powerful message on apostolic servanthood. Emphasizing Matthew 20 verse 28, he highlighted that like Christ, an apostolic servant must seek God's glory from John 7 verse 18, serve with joy Philippians 1 verse 25, and sacrifice for the gospel from Romans 1 verse 16. The congregation was reminded of their blessedness as recipients of apostolic teachings, encouraging them to remain humble, thankful, and committed to spreading the good news. Last February 9, 2025, China District held a special district worship at Shukiwan Local. This Blessed Sunday was made even more special through the attendance of Bishop Aldin Palanca and Bishop Reynald Sulayaw. The district's brethren were grateful and empowered by the Word of God delivered by our esteemed church leaders. Truly, these events serve as another inspiration for the congregation as they strive to do their role in the global mission. Thank God for the PMCC Fort Watch. Every time we attend church gatherings, our dedication and love for the Lord deepen. Through our presence in these gatherings, we express our worship and glorification of God. In this way, we nurture the love and salvation that He has graciously given to us. To our friends and viewers, if you also want to experience God's love, our church is open for everyone. Just send a message at PMCC Fort Watch or Fort Watch Media official Facebook pages. And to all Fort Watchers, to stay updated on church events globally, keep tuning in to Fort Watch Media officials on all social media platforms. Thank you, everyone. I am Sister Charlene Deslate, bringing you the Fort Watch News.